It starts with a simple choice made on a humid Thursday evening in a cramped apartment kitchen. You are 17 years old, standing between two pieces of paper on a laminate countertop. On the left is a full 4-year college scholarship offer. Guaranteed education, local fame, but $0 in your bank account today. On the right is a professional offer from a street agent connected to an international league. $50,000 in cash upfront sitting right there in an envelope. Your family needs rent money tomorrow morning, and your younger sibling needs new winter shoes. So you reach out and sign the professional contract. You take that immediate cash, feeling like a provider for the very first time. But what you do not realize in that quiet kitchen is that by taking under-the-table money, you have just forfeited your eligibility to ever play college basketball, burning your safest bridge to the draft before your career even begins. 2 years later, you are grinding through 48 games a season in unheated gymnasiums across Eastern Europe. You are earning barely $80,000 a year, living out of a scuffed duffel bag, and watching former high school rivals sign multi-million-dollar NBA rookie deals on TV inside airport terminals. You realize very quickly that surviving at this level is not about talent. It is about enduring psychological isolation, eating cold takeout alone, and playing through torn ligaments on wooden courts that feel like concrete. Then comes your first major career pivot. Your agent calls you at 2 in the morning with an offer. An NBA team is holding open workouts for two-way contract slots paying $150,000. But you have to pay $10,000 out of pocket to break your European deal and buy your own last-minute plane ticket to Vegas. If you fail the tryout, you are completely broke, blacklisted overseas, and left with nothing. You take the ultimate gamble, spend your last savings on a red-eye flight, and step onto a practice floor surrounded by 70 elite prospects fighting for one single spot. During the final scrimmage, with your lungs burning and your ankles throbbing, you dive across the hardwood for a loose ball, smashing your knee into the scorer's table to make the winning pass. That single act of desperation earns you a spot on the bottom of an NBA bench. Now you are making $250,000 on a two-way deal. But you are living out of a hotel room with 2 suitcases, never knowing if you will be waived tomorrow morning. You eat low-budget meals, save every cent of your per diem cash, and ride commercial flights while the main team flies on custom luxury jets. The emotional tax is agonizing. You are legally in the NBA, but you are treated like a ghost. Then, night 22 of the season changes everything. The starter breaks his wrist in the third quarter, and the head coach turns to the bench, pointing his finger directly at you. You strip off your warm-up pants with trembling hands and step under the blinding lights of a packed arena. On the very first possession, you lock down the opposing superstar, steal the ball, and slam it down on a breakaway. By the end of the week, that 10-day showcase turns into a guaranteed 3-year rookie contract worth $4 million. Suddenly, your bank account transforms overnight from 4 digits to 7. You stand at a bank counter, look at the screen, and see millions sitting next to your name. The urge to instantly buy everything you ever dreamed of is overwhelming. Custom cars, high-end watches, and a massive house for your parents. But here lies the most devastating psychological trap of early wealth. Your veteran captain pulls you into the locker room after practice and breaks down your actual earnings. After federal income tax, state tax, agent fees, and mandatory NBA escrow, that $4 million deal leaves you with barely $1.8 million in liquid cash if you buy a $1.5 million home today. Property taxes, maintenance costs, and lifestyle inflation will drive you into total bankruptcy before your second season even ends. You adapt, hire a fee-based financial counselor, and survive the early trap. Pushing yourself into your 5th NBA season, you are now a reliable rotation player and you face your next major crossroads, the mid-level exception contract offer. A struggling team offers you a guaranteed $15 million over 3 years to stay a solid role player. Or you can reject it, take a risky 1-year deal for $5 million, and fight for a starting role that could unlock a massive $50 million payday. You decide to bet on yourself again. You invest $200,000 of your own money into private biomechanics trainers, custom hyperbaric oxygen chambers, and full-time personal nutritionists, treating your physical body like a hyper-tuned Formula One race car. You step onto the court stronger, faster, and smarter, averaging 18 points a game and proving you are a legitimate elite starter. By age 26, the front office places a 5-year, $80 million extension on the desk. But taking it comes with a quiet, heartbreaking price tag. The moment news of your $80 million contract breaks on social media, your personal relationships begin to crumble. Childhood friends start demanding capital for fake business ideas. Distant relatives guilt-trip you for money. And people you trusted for years start viewing you as a walking automated teller machine. You are forced to make a cold, painful decision. Build an iron wall around your life, hire professional security teams, and cut off people you once loved. Or allow your financial enterprise to be bled dry by emotional entitlement. The psychological cost of $80 million is a deep, impenetrable isolation. You live in a gated mansion, but you rarely know who actually loves you for who you are. By age 28, you hit a new level of athlete stardom, the signature shoe and global endorsement layer. A major sneaker brand offers you a $40 million shoe deal, but it comes with brutal contractual clauses. Every performance incentive is tied to all-star appearances, playoff wins, and media appearances. You are no longer just practicing basketball. You are flying to Tokyo and Paris during 30-day summer breaks to shoot commercials on zero sleep, completely burning out your off-season recovery window just to fulfill brand obligations. By age 30, you reach the absolute pinnacle of individual athletic output. You are an all-star, averaging 28 points a night, and you qualify for the coveted Supermax contract. $220 million over 5 years. At this level, money stops being about luxury goods. It becomes an instrument of absolute power and structural control. You enter free agency negotiations not as an employee, but as a corporate entity holding an entire city's economic future in your hands. You dictate roster changes, influence head coach hirings, and demand equity stakes in regional sports networks. Shoe companies fight for your signature sneaker rights, handing you cash up front just to print your name on a shoe. Yet, even at $220 million, a new hidden danger emerges: the venture capital trap. Wealth managers and celebrity brokers flood your phone with high-risk tech startups, crypto projects, and luxury restaurant ventures. You watch a fellow star lose $20 million in 6 months on bad real estate deals because he trusted the wrong inner circle. You quickly learn that keeping wealth is far harder than making it. You shift your strategy completely, moving away from trendy pitch decks and diving into blue-chip asset acquisition. You quietly buy controlling stakes in commercial real estate portfolios, consumer logistics companies, and private equity funds, turning your basketball earnings into passive cash flow that yields millions while you sleep. By age 34, your physical speed naturally begins to fade. Your knees ache after heavy back-to-back games, and younger, faster 20-year-old prospects are entering the league aiming directly for your spot. You face a painful choice. Take a massive pay cut to become a bench veteran chasing championship rings, or step into the front office advisory space where your basketball IQ is worth more than your athletic mobility. You choose to embrace the veteran mentor role, playing reduced minutes, taking care of your health, and focusing 80% of your mental energy on your post-retirement business holding company. You realize that your athletic identity is temporary, but your financial strategy will define the next 3 generations of your family line. By age 36, you cross into the rare athlete mogul territory worth $350 million. You are no longer just investing in small startups. You are partnering with private equity giants to buy medical facilities, tech infrastructures, and sports media distribution networks. You are making more money from passive corporate dividends while sitting on the bench during timeout huddles than you made during your entire rookie contract. By the time you officially announce your retirement at age 38,